These are the plaintiffs, Lisa and Andrew. Andrew says he was coming back from a funeral, stopped at his friend's house, and then heard a loud crash. The defendant, who was also supposed to show up at that friend's house, ended up hitting his parked car, then just took off like nothing happened. The defendant doesn't even have a license because it was revoked. She owes him $1,200, and they want it here and now. This is the defendant, Alicia Conroy. She says the plaintiff's car was hit at the funeral, and the next day when they were at a mutual friend's house, he got it in his head that she hit the car. It's easy for him to blame her for the damage because they don't know one another that well, so she's an easy mark. Bottom line, someone hit his car when she was nowhere near it, and he's blaming her. She's accused of dinging and dashing.
All parties, please raise your right hands. Be seated, come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
All right, you folks don't want to use your last name. Andrew and Lisa, what's your relationship to him?
I'm his mother.
Okay, the car's in your name?
Yes.
All right, but you're the guy who drives it?
Yeah.
All right, you're suing Alicia Conroy for $1,200 it cost to repair your 2014 Nissan Maxima, which according to you, she hit.
Correct.
What happened?
February 11th, I was parked outside my friend's house, and
You just gotten this car?
Yeah, just got the car.
When did you pick it up?
January 26th.
Okay.
And she was supposed to be hanging out, and...
How do you know her?
Mutual friend.
Okay.
So...
Are you friends with her or not really?
Not really, no.
Okay.
So my car's parked outside my friend's house, and I heard a smash, like sort of like a crush, and I saw her car pass, make a U-turn up the block.
Wait, were you outside?
No, I was inside the house.
And you could hear the crunch from inside?
Yes.
So you went outside?
Yes. No, I opened the door.
Okay.
The front door, and I saw a car do a U-turn up the block.
A car or her car?
Well, a car fixed the description. It was...
What does she drive?
It was a silver car at the time.
Okay. And do you know what kind of car? Is that
It's a Honda.
All right, and then what happened?
Just went outside, and I didn't notice until the next morning when I had school, which was the 12th, February 12th, and I noticed that there was damage.
Did she ever show up that night?
She showed up around 2, 3 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah. And she actually said to my friend, admitting that she hit my car.
Where's your friend to testify today?
I actually have an affidavit.
Yeah, where's your friend to testify today?
He's actually in a wheelchair right now. He's got into a car accident, so he couldn't make it.
Let me see the affidavit. What happened?
Actually, I was nowhere near them on February 11th. I was actually at my friends from work.
Friends from work?
Yeah.
Is this moral support or a witness?
This is my witness.
Okay, come on up. Were you in the car?
Yes, I was with her the whole night.
Okay. He's got an affidavit from your mutual friend.
Okay.
What am I going to read here?
I have no idea, because I have no idea what the kid said.
Is that whose house you were going to that night?
Yes.
In fact, that's whose house you went to?
But no, I never went there. I went there the following day. My friend Trevor, I was supposed to meet up with. I never met up with him because I went to the bars with them.
Tell me what happened that day. How do you know what day we're talking about?
Because he said February 11th.
No, but how do you know where you were on February? I'm not talking to you, so stop
sorry.
talking, and I'm talking to you, so start talking. How do you know that you were with her on the day that he says his car was hit? How do you know which day that it's not? Maybe you were with her the day before. How do you know the day?
Because I know that I got out of work and met up with her and we went out for drinks that night.
Right, but how do you know that was February 11th?
Because when she mentioned to me, I remember what I do in my nights of my week.
How soon after February 11th did she mention it to you?
A couple days later.
Okay, so a couple of days later she says to you, I'm being accused of hitting a car.
Yeah, because it's just funny to me that when something happens to your car that day and that night, he should have made some kind of report. But the fact that it just went on days later and then he started texting her about bringing her to court and she needs to pay him money and all this stuff. Basically, it was an easy finger to point.
Why would that be an easy finger? It seems like a really hard finger to point. Mm-hmm. Way hard finger
Because
to
the girl
point.
was supposed to show up at the friend's house. She never did. He doesn't really know her, so there you go. He's going to say that she hit the car. That was already damaged.
There you go. He's going to say, that sounds logical to you? Because here's the thing. It doesn't sound logical to me that you would pick a person. Let's see, who didn't go to this party? I'm going to cook up that they hit the car. Why isn't this guy here? If this guy's like an eyewitness to stuff, almost virtually, And he's
paraplegic
actually,
right now,
according to him, I solemnly swear I'm over the age of 18. On the evening of February 11th, while Andrew was visiting me at my home, we heard a car hit another car on the street outside. The car quickly drove away. Hours later, after Andrew had gone home, Alicia Conroy came by after midnight and told me she had been to my house earlier that evening and had hit the back of Andrew's car. The next day, Andrew told me he had damages to the rear of his car.
Your Honor, I also have text messages coming from her admitting that she did hit my car.
But I would also like to say that I didn't do the damage to his car the original night that he got hit, which was on Tuesday. He was at a funeral at A. Jacobson's funeral home, and that's where he got his car originally hit. I did admit to tapping his car that Wednesday night.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's what I
Didn't
said
you
to him.
just tell me you were drinking with her?
No, Tuesday night I was. The 11th, the night that his car got hit, where I wasn't.
Wait,
I was
where
supposed to
did
be
you
with him.
tap his car?
In front of Shane's house.
So his car was there.
But he's blaming me for the night before.
Wait. I know. But I first have to understand what you're saying.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So does this defendant's story make any sense at all?
Absolutely not.
Because?
Because if she still hit the car, whether the dent was there.
She admits she hit the car. She says there was a dent pre-existing from the day before.
She did. But regardless of whether or not there's a pre-existing dent, how do you hit the car in the exact same spot?
That's my question.
Yeah, you couldn't possibly hit that car in the same spot if you tried.
And could you try and succeed in hitting the same spot and hitting the exact same dent?
I think that would be impossible. That's a ridiculous defense.
We will get David Blaine on this. Okay? We're going inside the courtroom.
So the following day, February 12th, you did hit his car.
Yes, and I admitted to him. I offered him money. I said I don't care. Like, I'll pay. I said all of that to him. And then this whole thing went down.
It was a bump on the car, like seriously.
This is just bizarre to me.
It's bizarre in general.
Right. So when I'm going to hand over the phone, when I'm going to find you confessing that you hit his car,
She wants to see if you
you
actually
want
have
me to believe that his car got hit by someone else first, and that when you hit it in the exact same spot that it's hit, you didn't do any
I have
damage.
no damage on my car whatsoever.
That doesn't matter. There's nothing to be gleaned about whether there's damage to your car. Plus, I don't know if I believe you, because you're the same guy who's saying, that didn't happen, and he's just blaming me because I was the person. Of course, it makes sense. He'd blame the person who was going to be there, and then you tell me, oh, yeah, I did his car, but it was the next day. All right. Okay. All righty. Was that you mumbling? Sit down. I don't need you with an attitude in my courtroom. I know you hit my car. You say this for the first time 2 days later. By the way, on February 12th, did she tell you she hit your car?
She hit my car.
No, I didn't ask you that. Listen to my question. On February 12th, because you say you hit his car on February 12th. By the way, where did you hit it? In front of Shane's house, you said. And when you hit it in front of Shane's house, what did you do after you hit it?
I went inside.
And did you... Wait a minute, he's inside too, because his car's there.
Yeah, and
And did you tell him I just hit your car?
No, I didn't tell him. I ended up telling him the next day.
Oh, because you're so honest, and that's why I should believe you when you testify. Okay. I know you hit my car, he says the next day. What? Did I? When? OMG. The other night, Alicia, don't play stupid. You hit it and then dipped. What night? Not last night, the night before. No, I did not. I didn't even see you guys that night. How did I hit your car? I heard a crunch, looked out the window, you were leaving, and you told Shane last night. Why can't you just be honest? Worked hard for that blank, and you just denting blank. Denting? Denying blank.
Sorry.
What? She says, well, you better get your facts straight, because I was nowhere near Shane's house Tuesday night. I was out with my friends. I wouldn't blanking lie for blank. Sure, all right, you say. She says, I was messed up last night, and I believe I may have tapped your back of your car, but never slammed it hard. And I never, okay, so she's also drunk driving. Okay, and I never took off my brakes, stopped working because of the snow. I never took off. No, I walked in and didn't tell you that I hit your car. Okay, I know people work hard for blank, but I don't want to be blamed for other blank I was never there from. You respond, you hit my car, that's it. She responds, I tapped it last night, and I'm sorry. I'm not denying that, but don't blame me for the other night. Did you get hit twice?
I'm not sure. I just know I got hit, and then the whole bumper.
This is a picture of the damage to the bumper. Why is this? I mean, it's a brand new car. That's what the problem is. We have to put in a new bumper. Yeah, it's all that one.
Yeah, because it's
It's all
made
one
out of
piece.
plastic, so you need to.
What is this?
It says 1,000.
That's the other estimate?
Yeah, it's just card.
I'm going to find in favor of the plaintiff and order the defendant to pay the plaintiff $1,000.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, so the plaintiff collects here. Step in here and tell me what's your feeling on the outcome here and how this case went down.
My feeling, I don't really have much to say about it. It's just ridiculous. That's all I have to
Why?
really say.
Why is it ridiculous? There was damage done.
Yes,
and
because
you tapped it.
he also said that it happened on February 11th, but if you read the text message, that happened on February 13th, stating that it was the day before. So how is it 2 and 2 making it right?
Okay. All right, you're next. Step on in, sir. Step in here. You're the one right next to him, please. What's your reaction to this?
I'm just happy everything worked out. That's really it.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Harvey.
Okay, Kurt, well, the burden of proof in a civil case means you just have to tip the scale slightly, like 51-49%. In this case, the plaintiff, 95% easily.